don't know. It still smells good. Yes, I sent my room with car air fresheners. Alright, let's go ahead and start. Oh, booba. Work contains scenes of extreme content. Oh no, guys, boys. Boys. Stay virgins. That's all I have to say. You know what to do. Go back home. That's what I'm about to do. Stay a virgin. Stay a virgin, kids. Don't even bother going inside of a girl's house. This is what you... Oh, my game just closed. Alright, let's try... let's try this again. Alright, see how safe you are as a virgin, kids? That's the whole point of what I just did there, is to show you how safe you are as a virgin. Now let's see how unsafe you are as a not virgin. Ding dong. A loud bug. Hello. Welcome. Thanks for coming. Is it hot outside? I've turned on the air conditioning, so come in and cool yourself off. Ah. Not that way. This room, please. That room is my own room, you see. I'd be embarrassed if anyone saw it. Please, don't look. Well, feeling cooler now? You told me at school that you were coming to my house today, so I made sure to prepare properly. The weather forecast said that it would be hot today. I knew you'd come in all sweaty. Ah, feel free to leave your stuff on the sofa over there. Put my dirty shoes on the sofa too. Why don't you take a seat on that chair? Well then, I know why you've come here today. What should we talk about? Feel free to talk to me about anything. But, you have to hear me out to the end. No turning back, okay? It's gonna be a long story. Is that okay with you? No! It is not okay with me. I see. Understood. I'll tell you everything. No, I just said no! Alright, I guess my answers don't actually matter. Oh, hi. Okay, never mind. I want to listen. All of a sudden... all of a sudden, I found somebody I liked. Eh? What's this all of a sudden? I already told you. There's someone that I liked. Ah, sorry. If I were to ask you to come to my house and then immediately say something like this, you'd be baffled, wouldn't you? Yes, I already am. I'm so sorry. I'll serve you something right away. Would you like some coffee? No, I'd like you to explain what you're talking about. Or black tea? What about white tea? Japanese tea? I've got everything. As for me... Does she like us? Yeah, she likes chat because you guys are a bunch of cuties. Ah, yeah. As for me, you might not be able to tell, but I drink all sorts of tea. Ah, come to think of it, I also have juice. What kind of juice? Don't leave me hanging, I like juice. Eh? You don't want it? Is that so? I understand. That's too bad. Let's get back to the story, shall we? Right. I was talking about the person I liked. Yeah, that's right. There's somebody that I like. That guy could do anything. And everybody trusted him. He's just the kind of guy who's popular with everybody. The thing that sparked my love was just a small thing. But, to me, it was very, to me, it was a very important thing, although I'm sure you wouldn't understand. But it doesn't matter what started it all. What's important is that I liked him, and that's all. Do you get it? Called water. Water is juice. Water is just earth juice. Do you get it? You get it, don't you? I'm sure that you've fallen in love at least once in your life, too. But you know... For me, this is the first time I fell in love with somebody. My first experience. At first, I was confused. This feeling I felt for the first time. I didn't know how to deal with it at all. But I became more and more comfortable with it. My heart was filled. This is what it means to fall in love with somebody. I learned that for the first time. How wonderful isn't it? How precious it is. Fall in love with somebody. That's so. My feelings. Did you understand them? I'm so glad. Is she having a conversation with herself, or am I, like, speaking back to her without knowing what I'm saying? Or am I just, like, tied up with a ball gag in my mouth, and she's just, like, hearing whatever she wants to hear? That might be the case. I get kidnapped a lot, but my love ended just like that. Kazuma-kun had someone he liked. It's not me, you know. Even you should know that person. Aw. Yes, that's right. It's, I don't know who these people are. Hiyori-chan. In our class, no. Probably the most beautiful person in our year. And furthermore, she gets good grades, and has a good personality, that Hiyori-chan. The complete opposite of me. A bright and lovely person. She's truly a perfect match for Kazuma-kun. Compared to her, I didn't have a single good point. I'm not as good looking, I'm reserved, and a little bit shy. The only thing I can beat Hiyori in is, in studying. Study harder than her, gotcha. But there isn't much point to it, is there? If studying could grant you love, the most prestigious universities would be full of couples by now. I've gone off topic. Shall we return? Sure, why not? I guess so. Let's return. One day, I happened to find out that Kazuma-kun liked Hiyori-chan. And again, Hiyori-chan also happened to find out that Kazuma liked her. That day, I cried. Aww. I'll wipe your psycho tears away, it's fine. I feel like this is going in a psychopath. Just based off of the cover art alone, I feel like she's a psycho. I'll wipe your psycho tears away. Okay. I had no intention of confessing, but I was still heartbroken. It was the first time I cried so much. That's how much I liked him. But at the same time, it couldn't be helped. I convinced myself. I'm a bad girl. Oh, you're a bad girl. I'm gonna stop. Hiyori-chan's a good girl. It's really as simple as that. An easy equation. A week later, Kazuma and Hiyori started going out. You also knew they had kind of a relationship, right? She's not like, yeah, she's quirky and not like the other girls, for sure. I get that vibe from her. I get the quirky vibe. As for me, I blessed them with all of my heart. No, I'm not kidding, because Hiyori-chan is my precious childhood friend. And by the way, so's Kazuma. Ah, the face! Eh? How unexpected, you say? I'm not surprised. I don't talk with the two of them as much at school. I feel like there's some typos in this. But I talk with them a lot outside of school. Hiyori and I are next-door neighbors, and we've been together since kindergarten. Just like in a manga, we can see each other's rooms through our windows. Isn't it amazing? Absolutely amazing. I want a neighbor like that. No, I don't. You'll see if you go into my room, but I'm good for now. It's a little messy, so I don't really want people to see it. As I was saying, Hiyori and I were the best of friends. We talked a lot at night. Why is she talking about Hiyori in the past tense? That's giving me sus vibes. I'm not liking that. We talked a lot at night. One day, I received a love consultation. That's when I learned that Hiyori-chan liked Kazuma. I liked Hiyori-chan too, so I didn't want to take away her happiness. No matter how you look at it, Hiyori's a better match for him than I am. Aww. Aww. So I took a step back. But even if I hid from that girl, she would see through it. One day, I was going home with Hiyori. She suddenly asked me, Hey, do you like him? I was shocked. I've been trying to hide it for... I've been trying to hide it from you for so long, but my best friend saw right through it. Amazing. I was really surprised. So I said this. No, I don't really like him. I lied. The truth was, I was madly in love with him. But that was all I could say. When I said this, she cried and hugged me. I'm sorry, thank you, I love you. That girl apologized to me. That was enough. You'd better say those words to him, not me, no? I laughed and hugged her back. By the way, this was 5 days after they started dating. From then on, I did various things for the two of them. In return for the love that I wasn't granted, Hiyori-chan's happiness will be my happiness. Thinking that, even someone like me could be saved. I like Hiyori as much as I like Kazuma. Three-way. Very, very much. Three-way. I love you. Sometimes I consult with Hiyori, and sometimes I listen to Kazuma. Sometimes the three of us would go out together. We did many things together. Polygamy! I was happy. Those were precious days. The time spent with the people I love was irreplaceable. Was. Don't close your eyes, sad lolly. Oh god, never mind, close them again. The music just got sus. Oh no, this is bad. But that all fell apart one day. It was about a year after they started dating. I saw it. Kazuma, going home with a woman who was not Hiyori. Like that, they entered a shiny, glittering building. I was terribly calm, as if water had been poured on me. I think I probably had a very bold expression on my face, kind of like the one you have now, like woof. My emotions went for a spin. Deep down, I felt like throwing up. At that moment, what was positive became negative. Just like that, daily lives were broke. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. This is where she goes all psycho, isn't it? Sorry. That must have been a bit tiring. Wouldn't you, like, have a drink? Look, I'll drink whatever you make, just don't hurt me, okay? I swear, I have nothing to do with all this Kazuma stuff, alright? Just... Wait, maybe I'm a police officer interrogating her. Oh, dude, it's like the opening to a cheesy porno. Actually, today, I made some tomato juice. I don't like tomato juice. She was covered in tomato juice at the beginning. Where's the skunk? I was wondering if you'd like to have a little taste. Ah, that's so. Thank you very much. Then, I'll grab it for you. Okay, I mean, apparently I do want the tomato juice. Never mind. I take back what I said. Here you go. I don't know if it's your taste. How is it? Is it delicious? Tastes kind of irony. Tastes a little like iron. Yes, I knew it! Does it? That's strange. I wonder why. Sorry. I'll get you something else. I just drank blood, dude. I just drank blood. Ew. Oh, I hope he doesn't have AIDS. Ah, you don't need to force yourself to drink it. Huh? You'll drink it all since you said you'll try it? Oh no, dude, I might have AIDS. Thank you very much. I'm so glad. You're such a kind person. I'm drinking anime juice. Really, such a good person. Well then, shall we continue with our talk? I guess so, I'll just be sipping this man juice over here. No, sorry. No, she said it's tomato juice. I'm just gonna believe her. She hasn't given me a reason not to believe her yet. I'm just gonna assume it's very irony tomato juice. Maybe she put some supplement in it so that because she's low on iron and she needed it. Yeah, that's what it is. She put some supplementation inside the tomato juice because I looked like I was low on iron. That's what it is. From that day on, our daily lives were broken. Kazuma is cheating. I can't forgive him because he's cheating. He already had Hiyori, but he was messing around with other women. Eh? You can't believe it? Was Kazuma really that kind of man? Yeah. Kazuma isn't such a person. He's a very, very kind person. He's not the kind of man who would betray somebody. You don't really get it? That's okay. You'll understand soon enough. Let's continue. When I found out about it, I really couldn't forgive him. When Hiyori-chan found out about this, I wonder what's insufficient about me, he would ask. She said that in a positive way, so I said to her, you should break up with that person as soon as possible. Then Hiyori said, such a thing. Can't do it. Hiyori was a pure, noble, and fully... Hiyori-chan was pure, noble, and fully trusted Kazuma. In that sense, the same way. I believed that he couldn't be this kind of person. I wanted to believe in him too. I wanted this to be some kind of misunderstanding, so for her sake, I went to Kazuma, tell him, stop cheating. That, too, was completely pointless. When I went to Kazuma's place, I had an argument with him. I said a lot of terrible things to him. He said a lot of terrible things to me. We remained at odds, and with no end in sight, I decided to leave for the day. The next day, Kazuma and Hiyori-chan broke up. He told her that he was leaving her without any room for discussion. To that, Hiyori was broken. If a piece of glass breaks, it can't be put back together. Nothing can be done about it once it's broken. He's saying she was fragile like glass. No, she's a strong, independent woman, and you need to understand that. Okay? Whatever your name was? I don't even remember. Oh, look at the chat. Shamelessly advertising for people to sub and fucking come follow me over on Twitch and be virgins with us. Hell yeah, my man. My men that are women. But you knew about that already, didn't you? He was very depressed at one point, right? Everyone in class was asking what was wrong. You've heard about it too, haven't you? Class president? Tell me you've forgotten. I'm the president! I'm Obama. I consoled her. Always. Always. I was there beside her, to fill her empty heart. A week after they broke up, I went to Kazuma's lover's place. Who do you think it was? It was a senpai 1 year older than us. Shina senpai. You know? She was the manager of the soccer club Kazuma belongs to. Oh, he was diddling his manager? She's really popular in school too, that person. As a result, I learned something new. Kazuma was being threatened by Shina. She got a hold of his weakness. Everything about him. Everything about Hiyori. Things that if it got out would be very bad. A dangerous weakness. Break up with your current girlfriend and go out with me. Yes, that's what Shina senpai said. If you do that, I'll keep my mouth shut, she said. Kazuma-kun couldn't go against her. He had no chance but to obey. The bad guy wasn't Kazuma, it was Shina senpai. Now that you understand what I meant earlier, don't you? As you know, Kazuma isn't that kind of person. He was always the way he was. When I found out, I knew I had to tell Hiyori about it as soon as possible, because I'm sure she'll be glad for that. That's why I tried. Swayed her. Of what? Oh no. I tried To persuade. China-senpai. Oh no. With a knife? With hugs and affection? With the dick that you're hiding between your legs? Stay away from Kazuma-kun. And then, Shina-senpai listened to me. When I talked to her, she was actually very understanding and a nice person. I'm not buying it. But Shina-senpai stopped coming to school the next day. It was the talk of the school, wasn't it? I heard the police are working on the case, but they haven't found her yet. I wonder where she went. Looks over ominously at the garbage bag in the corner of the room. Looks back at the very much sane, not crazy girl. Looks back over at the garbage bag. Back at the girl. Looks down at the cup full of tomato juice. Looks back up at the girl. Nah, it's all coincidence. Never mind, she's innocent. What's wrong? Your face. It's all pale. Would you like some tea? Made out of human. Ah, so you don't need it. That's so. Alright, let's continue then. The day after Shina-senpai disappeared, I went to Kazuma-kun's place. The reason, of course, was to make up with him. I said a lot of terrible things to Kazuma. Kazuma said a lot of terrible things to me. So, we're going to make up, because I'm the one who fell in love with him. So we made up. Looks at the second garbage bag in the other corner of the room. Back at the girl. Looks back at the garbage bag. Looks at the girl one more time. Assumes that she just took out his garbage for him as a favor, and then they were cool because he was too lazy to take it out that day and she really did him a solid. Nods head, understands. Takes a sip of tomato juice. Kinda scoffs at the aftertaste a little bit, but bears through it. The next day, Kazuma also stopped coming to school. Are you really alright? Your body is trembling. Is the air conditioning too cold? Shall I turn? Yeah, that must be it. Can you turn off the AC? You're fine? I mean, I didn't say that. I mean, yeah, I'm completely fine. Don't turn off the AC. It's keeping my cold sweats to a minimum. I see. Then, let's continue. Shina-senpai's disappeared. Now Kazuma's also gone. And now, the day after, I told Hiyori the truth. Hiyori cried. She wants to see Kazuma right now. But Kazuma is already no longer here. But I did my best so that Kazuma and Hiyori could meet again. I tried my hardest to find a way. So I told Hiyori about Kazuma's location. Hiyori also stopped coming to school. I'm sure they ran away and eloped together. I think they forgave each other and ran away to some faraway place. Oh no! As for me, I understand. Looks at the rose bush out the window in the garden that is surprisingly very full and blooming well for this time of year. Looks back at the girl. Looks over at the rose bush. Rose bush shakes a little bit and you see a mouth grow on it that cries for help. You think it's just part of the eye. You think there's just too much iron in the tomato juice, so you ignore it and you look back at the girl and continue listening to her story. That is completely innocent and she didn't do anything wrong whatsoever. After all, I love them very much. I'm sure that other people can't understand. Only I understand. In the whole new world. Just one person. Just me. Oh, she's making a cute face. Alright. She's making a cute face, dude. There's no way she could be a killer or something crazy like that. Right, guys? Nervously sips tomato juice. Oh my, it's already this late. Guess we talked longer than I thought. Oh, right. Would you like to join me for dinner? Actually, I live all by myself. My parents are abroad on some business, and they never came back home. So I've been living alone for a long time. Eh? You want to go home now? No, you can't. Didn't you agree? Properly hear me out to the very end. And didn't I say no turning back? Okay. So, why should I send you home now? Oh no. Oh no, looks at the empty garbage bag, patiently waiting for me in the corner of the room. Looks back. Shall we have dinner? Together? As it turns out, I bought too much meat. Oh! Oh no! It's too much for someone living alone to eat it all. Won't you help me? Why is the steak so tender? Hey, last president, you kept your promise, right? When you came here, you made sure no one saw you. You didn't tell anyone that you were coming here. Like I told you, you're a smart person. The three people's disappearances. You have a strong sense of justice, so I knew you'd be investigating the case on your own. I am a police officer. I'm Officer Obama, president of the law. You didn't know I had connections with all three of them, did you? So I thought that I'd be the last person you'd come to. And lo and behold, I was right. And I knew without a shadow of a doubt that you would keep your word this time. Because you don't know me very well. But still, you thought that if you came here, you might find something. You've been diligent, honest, keeping your word. So it was very easy for me to take my time. Oh no. Oh, but the truth is, it doesn't really matter that much. You were a completely good person. You could have left at any time. You had, by your own volition, chosen to open the door. It's true, I did. It's true, I really did. Oh no. She's right. She's manipulating me. I can feel the AIDS settling inside of my stomach from that tomato juice right now. I don't know if it was out of curiosity or out of the goodness of your heart, but it doesn't really matter now that I think about it. I'm going to grill some meat now. You're smart, so you know what's going on, don't you? Oh no. I don't want to eat a foot. You're shaking so much. Aren't you cold? As I thought, I should turn off the air. Should I turn off the air conditioning? I don't think you need to force yourself. I see, I see. You can take a look around the house if you want. Just please don't enter my room. Because over there, Kazuma and Hiyori are there. Looks back at the rose bush in the bag in the corner of the room. Looks back at her. Holy shit, it actually is garbage. They're just dead in your room. You must be thirsty. Can I get you another tomato juice? No. What, is the next class gonna have hepatitis? Ah, so you don't need it. I see. That's too bad. Oh. Did I just die? Did she knock me out cold? Is she on top of me? I'm bleeding, aren't I? The sound of dripping water. Did I cream my pants? But it's not just any water. It's bright red water. Ah! What the fuck? How did it transition to this so quickly? Oh my god, look at her face, dude. I took the meat on the plate and put it in my mouth. Nom. I thought you were gonna grill it first. You're eating it raw. Dude, Gordon Ramsay would be pissed right now. Gulp. Delicious. Ah, the amount of meat has increased again. It's the beginning of the meat life again, even though I've consumed most of the meat from the last time. Oh, right, there's that. An important habit, I remembered, that I hadn't done today. I served 2 people's portions of meat on a plate and went to my room. Sorry to keep you waiting. You must be hungry, aren't you? My room is dyed in red. It's a room as cold as a freezer. There are 2 people. Ah! Clank. I put the plate of meat on the desk. They're alive. She's feeding them. No, it's all good, guys. See, they're alive. She's feeding them. It's okay. Today, you know, the class president came today, but he left just now. I spoke to the void. Naturally, nobody answered. That's so. But still, I'm happy. Yes, it is. It's fun. It's happy. My wish is for the two of them to be happy. I hope to be by their side. That is my happiness. I'll never let anyone else get in my way. Dude, they're gonna do the three-way after all. Guys, it's good. It's a happy ending. There's nothing creepy or weird or scary or horrible going on here. She's just a perfectly normal girl. She's doing good things. She's being nice. She served me dinner. I went on my way home. You know, I don't have AIDS. You know, the rose bush didn't talk to me. We're good. I won't let them destroy my happiness again. I stare at them. What I see is something very beautiful, shaped like people. I love them very much. I wanted to protect them at all costs. They are the people I love most of all. Let's stay together forever and ever. Dude, quirky girl who's not like the rest, man. She really isn't like the rest, man. She's something else. Azuma. Yori. I'll do anything to make that happen. The two of you. I love you. Ah. Good shit. Good shit. Not creepy at all. Not creepy at all. See? Oh wait, there's a little bit more. I was always alone. Since I was little, I've always been alone. Thought you had friends. You're serving them steak. You have friends. You're good. Don't worry. Since I was little, I've always been alone. So people kept telling me I was creepy. Look, yeah, I've spent the last how long saying you're not creepy and you're wonderful. Come on, man. Thank you for the steak and the not AIDS juice. My own father always punched me, kicked me, stabbed me. Stabbed? Oh shit. My own mother told me that I was bitter and spiteful and denied my existence. I was always alone. But there were just two people who were important to me. Cheerful, lively girl who is my exact opposite, and a cool boy who's popular with everybody. People who gave me a place to stay when I was all alone. All I needed was those two. No matter how much other people hated me, as long as I had them, that was all that mattered. One day, my parents continued to abuse me, my body. I was not even given the sustenance I needed to live. That must have been my limit. My mind and body were in constant pain. Some screws must have come loose. So, it's like that. Those two. Gentle people. The people who I loved. They would save even someone like me. Someone like me whose screws came loose by my own hand. Taking a screwdriver to your head. Like, but I already had gone mad. I couldn't eat anything normal anymore. Instead, I'd become someone who wanted to eat strange things. Oh, that was just raw beef. Okay, she just likes to eat her beef raw. She's a rare steak kind of girl, dude. I can respect it. I like my steak rare too. Start off about something that was once human. The remnants of the things that called themselves parents. The first time I ate the meat. I mean, I guess if cows had a kid before you put them to the slaughter, then they were parents. Parent meat. Yeah. Okay. Alright. It was very, very delicious. More. I wanted to eat more of it. Different kinds, too. Even though I changed, two of them never left me. I was really happy about that. I, who had been free from the shackles of my parents, those two who shared the burden of the cross of my sin. We are bound together by a bond that others will never understand. Even if I fell in love with someone, even if the three of us became two and one, I was fine with that. Because I love the two of them. Even if those two were the only people in the world, I didn't need anything else. So I'll not forgive anything that interferes with our happiness, even if it all ends one day. I want us to be happy until the very end. I pray, please let this happiness last forever, and ever and ever and ever. You too, truly. I love you. Aww. She's even got some steak sauce left on her mouth while she's saying it. Her happy end. Mad Adonis. Aww, look, they're happy together. See, she didn't kill anybody. They're just all living together now. That's so nice. Hold on, the picture's different. Look at that. There's no tomato juice anymore. She's just happy. Ooba. Wholesome game for a wholesome chat for a bunch of cuties, dude. Yeah, that's the game. Good little story. I like that. Very wholesome. Very wholesome indeed. I'm not gonna think anything weird happened in that. I'm just gonna keep telling myself that everything's normal and I went home. And that President Officer Obama of the 4th District of the United States of the Army is all good. He saved the day, figured out where everyone went. They just eloped and they lived happily ever after. That's the moral of the story here. The real moral of the story is stay a virgin. Don't interact with girls. Don't fall in love. That's what'll happen. This is what'll happen if you fall in love, boys. Don't do it. Stay virgin. Turbo virgin, in fact.